Kristof and Joeri, you're very welcome. How have you been finding the Arts Festival in Kilkenny since you've been here?
Very nice, actually. Very, very warm, welcoming. People are giving very, very nice reactions. They're very undergoing. I have the feeling that they connect to the material we are proposing to them.
Okay.
Some of them extreme, other average, but it's all good, it's all fine. Well, it came out of Joeri's mind.
No, not only my mind. I think it's pretty much a group work, and we always wanted to, as a group, we always wanted to play with theatrical codes, and then we started with the idea, what would happen if you put the audience in a chair that actually moves instead of a fixed chair from which you just watch a stage from far away. We really wanted to immerse the audience into the performance, and which is pretty much what happens. And then it came about that the play was about trust and how much do you engage into something if it comes very, very close to you. And the best way to do that actually was to blindfold people, to take part of their control away by moving them around. And it really works on the imagination, it really works on self-reflection and confrontation with your boundaries and so that's what we explored pretty much, because it took quite a while before we came to the final version of the show, and that was really connected to trying things out and listening to the reactions of the people, and so it was for a long time a work in progress.
And of course, we push buttons and we generate some feelings, but we try always to deal with it, and that's why we have this decomposing space. That's why you have this little conversation at the end of the show with me, and then you have the guest book where they can write down something, and we're always open to wait for them and to have a conversation with them and to talk.
Yeah, but also in the show you do adapt to certain people. If somebody's obviously very scared and tense and is not willing to open up very much, we kind of communicate that within the show, and the performers are more careful with certain people. So we are kind of flexible, because it's by no means our purpose to shock people or to force them into something that they really don't want. So we try to give them a good experience, even though we might not go as far as with every person. Well, actually this performance is the first one we created in a series of individual plays. This performance is 6 years old. And then we created a second one called Internal, which focuses more on relationships and first encounters and truth and lie in how you perceive each other in a romantic way, in an intimate way, things like that. That's the second show called Internal. And then we made a third show, which is kind of a mirror labyrinth in which you meet yourself and you're very much isolated somehow in this performance, and that one is called A Game of You. And we played the 3 performances as a trilogy in a row in Dublin now. That will be the Irish premiere. We did it last month in London as a trilogy, so people could, not on the same day of course, I think that would be too heavy, but within 2 weeks people could see the 3 performances.
There you go.
They can go online, but I think you'd better put it in writing.
Print it at the end of the video.
It's www.ontroerend.be. So I think it's better to write it down.
Okay. Well, Kristof, Joeri, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for the experience. And I think based on the shows that people have been to in Kilkenny, you'll have a definite local contingent heading to Dublin for the shows in September. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.